Okay, I decided to nail everything to the tails rather than do screws. I decided to get the nails out and go right down through and re-nail. So I don't know if you can see right there, but that one's done and everything up through is re-nailed. So I'm putting in, so these jiggled out when I was nailing the others, so obviously there's no sense of leaving them in. And this kind of shows the difference between the old nails and the new nails. Let me see if I can pull one out here as a comparison. So there's the old nail and there's the new nail. Now my finger is covering up about what goes in the thickness of this board right here. So you can see it's a significant amount longer, about the same diameter, so it's not likely to split anything. So the trick is I have to hit the rafter tail. Now based on this nail and this one right here, and if I get my hammer out, we can do the other little test, and that is tap it. Hollow. A little bit more, a little less hollow right there. It doesn't sound great, but I think that's where it is. So I'm going to put a nail in there, and that's the good thing about hammering them with a hammer by hand. You can hammer it and you can tell when it hits when it hits the rafter tail. If it doesn't hit the rafter tail, you just pull it back out and try an angle. So what I do is I try to put them in at the angle like this, and then an angle like that. And I'm putting in about 3 to 4 for each rafter tail. And if there's a joint like that, then it's more like 4 to 5. So that's the difference. But this is very important. We need a very strong edge, and some of them are hitting so hard. There must be knots or something, but I can't get the nail all the way in. I mean, that's how hard they're hitting. So some of these tails are super strong. Others are okay. I mean, if I'm not hitting good, I'm pulling it back out. So very important step. You gotta re-nail all that edge before you can attach any extended roofing or anything. It needs to be super solid. And screws are very good too. I could have used screws. In this case, I opted for nails, putting them in at angles and putting a lot of them in. I'll use a good 50 or 60 down through here. So a lot of nails, and don't save on them. And that's one of the reasons I went with nails rather than screws, because I can just put a lot more in, and the cost is minimal. Screws are going to cost much more. Okay, and I got lots of nails, and they're hitting really good. I'm very happy with how they're hitting. So then next I can try to hit the same spots with the next board, but I also could screw in the middle and they'd hold these two together. So you got more options on the next layer. Okay, let's keep going, see if we can finish the nailing up now.